Hello, beautiful people. My name is Shenanigans. Welcome to this YouTube channel. If you're coming across this YouTube channel for the first time, welcome. If you are a return subscriber, welcome. And I would also like to welcome all the new subscribers. There are many subscribers that came in with these videos that I've taken out of talking about how I left Jehovah's Witness organization. I would like to make them know that that is not the only thing that I am talking about in this YouTube channel. I talk about many other things. As a victim of rape and my child being a victim of rape, I also fell in love with the space of gender-based violence activism. Therefore, I talk a lot about things that are happening in the gender-based violence space, gender-based violence and femicide, stories and anything in between. But that is not all. Thereafter, I do talk about anything that I wish other people need to talk about, and some gossip stories. I don't follow all gossip stories because it requires time, which I do not have. But whatever gossip story that I can get hold of, that I feel like somehow I relate to, I do bring it here in this channel. I don't know how it will turn out as time goes on, because actually I'm fairly new in this YouTube channel, even though I started it maybe last year or sometime last year. But I wasn't that serious on it. I'm starting to be serious with it right now. Right. I feel bottled up. I did not realize that I am this much bottled up with all the things that are happening in Jehovah's Witness congregations across the world. And I would like at this particular juncture to ask Jehovah's Witnesses not to carry on watching, because I promise them they're not gonna like what they hear in here. And then I do know that now they will want to attack me, and I am not in the attack mode. I would like not to be attacked, because here I'm telling my truth, nothing but the truth. I am talking about my life experiences and my child's experiences as I know them. You were not there, I was there. So you cannot come here and tell me that I am lying, whereas you were not there. What reasons do I have to come and lie here? Really? Right. I did not realize that I am this bottled up. Like I told you, I grew up in the Jehovah's Witness organization because my parents were. And I decided when I was 19 that I was going to be a Jehovah's Witness myself. After postponing and, keeping buying time. I bought time a lot because according to my mother, I should have been a witness way before I was 19. Now, here's another problem that Jehovah's Witnesses do. They like saying that they do not baptize children. By children means babies. They don't baptize babies. They pride themselves in not baptizing babies, which is wonderful. It's fine. It's nice. But why are they encouraging 9-year-olds, 10-year-olds, 11-year-olds, 13, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17? Why are they encouraging those? Those are preteens. Those are teenagers. Why are they encouraging preteens and teenagers to make life-changing decisions about their lives? Because deciding to be a Jehovah's Witness is such a life-impacting situation. After that baptismal, you will never be the same. I promise you. Hence they always push. I don't know. I don't know how should I make this for a person to understand. Like, it's a form of a pact. You are making some pact. And after that pact, you will never be the same again. Because from the day that you are baptized, you are even told it's such a special day for you. You can even celebrate it. It's fine. It's one day that you can be allowed to celebrate if you want to. That's how important it is. Whereas all the other days are not so important, except for the day in which Jesus died. That's the day that Jehovah's Witnesses celebrate. They are also allowed to celebrate anniversaries. They can celebrate anniversaries and nothing else. But also, a person can also celebrate the day in which they became Jehovah's Witnesses by baptism. I'll tell you why. Because that is the life-changing situation. From that day, you are regarded as now a Jehovah's Witness, a full Jehovah's Witness. You are now accountable to every action. The laws have changed for you. No more kids' glove. You are a Jehovah's Witness. You must now live by a certain rule. The rules start applying like never before. To a point where now, if you ever fail to reach something, or if you do things that you're not supposed to do as a Jehovah's Witness, that's where the shunning comes from. You are shunned only because you were baptized. Only baptized people get shunned or disfellowshipped. They don't disfellowship people that never got to be baptized or yes, they don't shun them. But should you ever decide that you are a Jehovah's Witness by baptism, it's I'm telling you, you have made a pact with Jehovah's Witnesses. You shall never know any kind of freedom again. There shall be no freedom of thought. There shall be no freedom of speech. There shall never be a freedom of thought. Because as a Jehovah's Witnesses, you are told that you cannot go and listen to people who are not Jehovah's Witnesses. You cannot listen to people that have left Jehovah's Witness congregation. You cannot be talking to anyone that is no longer a Jehovah's Witness. The person that is shunned should not be spoken to, even by family members. Let me tell you what does that do to many people. Should they decide to leave and get shunned, they are never spoken to by their family members. Even if they are spoken to, there are restrictions, there are things, like there are so many restrictions. A person gets depressed. So many people end up being depressed. Some become suicidal from not having their usual contact with their parents, with their siblings, with their everybody that is still in the witness space. That is their way of forcing you. Imagine, that is a form of coercion. Because if you love your family that much, you'll end up just coming back. Not because you want to come back, just because you want to have that relationship with your loved ones again. So if you are determined that I no longer want this religion at all, now it's like you are turning your back to your family, and there shall be no turning back, and whatever ties will be cut out, you are going to suffer, my sister, my brother. You are going to suffer. Because they are allowed, family members are allowed to talk to you, but they are told they must talk to you about anything. They must never talk to you about anything that's an activity that you'll have to do together. No, you're not supposed to be at any functions, family functions anymore. If you are shunned, I don't know what is it that they regard as important, because they said you can only talk about something that is important only. I don't know the importance is what. I don't even understand. But I can tell you that many people have made their way back into the organization, not because they wanted to, only because they missed. They were longing for their loved ones. They were longing for their friends. Because now, once you are out of there, you no longer have those friends. Remember I told you there is something called pure language that they are talking? They've got special words for so many things. First of all, it's not church. Let's start there. It's not church. It's not church. You rather call it a meeting. You rather call it organization. You rather call it congregation. Not church. Not by any means. Do not call it church. It's not church. Jehovah's Witnesses are not a church. That is part of their special language that they are talking. There are so many things that I can make example with. Now, that very special language is also part of the reason why so many sexual violences that are happening within the congregation are not spoken, because from early age as a child you are taught that special language, the pure language. The pure language means you must respect some of the things. You cannot say this. You cannot use words as they are. Somehow you are restricted. In even a manner of speech is restricted. So as a child, how do you come and tell your parents that this man did this to me? Like, you understand? This man raped me. There is no such a word. No, it rather be spoken like it's a bad habit. Like, yeah, immorality. They use such words, immorality. He used immoral ways. You cannot say I was raped. It's part of pure language. So, like, there is just so much going on within Jehovah's Witness congregations. Like, I cannot finish in one day. I can't finish in one video. So here I'm just highlighting the few things. Now, coming back to baptizing the children. I want to go back there. There is something that I want to explore there. You are priding yourselves at not baptizing the children, the infants, but you are baptizing the children. 9-year-olds are children. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Maybe an 18-year-old you can call a young adult. Why are you busy baptizing the preteens and the teenagers, giving them such a responsibility of making life-changing decisions, life-impacting decisions? What does a 9-year-old know about deciding to be a Jehovah's Witness for life? To me, it's like marrying the young. It's no different. Having a 9-year-old committing to a religion by baptism to the effect of like making a pact, to a point where if they break that pact, there will be punishment for life. that is the same as marrying the children. To me, it's no different from marrying the 9-year-olds, 10-year-olds, 11-year-olds. It's the same. That time, there are no people that read the Bible like Jehovah's Witnesses. That I can give them. And for that, I thank them, because no one can ever trick me into anything, because I read that Bible. Almost every verse in that Bible, I read it. I would like to thank them for that. They know that Jesus was baptized only when he was 30. He was not a young adult. He was an adult, a full adult at 30. That's when he got baptized. But here they are, busy baptizing the 13-year-olds, 11-year-olds, 9-year-olds. Yet they say they follow Jesus' footsteps. They are claiming to be following Jesus' footsteps. They are claiming to be having a relationship with Jesus that goes to Jehovah, and Jesus is their Lord. Jesus is their Christ. He is their example. How he lived here on earth was their example. And Jesus is gonna, some of them, 144,000 of them, are gonna govern with Jesus. The rest of us will be here. The great flock will be here on earth, will be living forever here, but only Jehovah's Witnesses. But here you are, busy. Why? I will not understand it. That is the part I will not understand. And then they keep on saying, we don't baptize children, we don't baptize babies, but you baptize children. And I also wanted to talk about, okay, I did talk about the pure language and the shunning, or the secrecy. There's a lot of secrecy. There is so much secrecy that is there within these congregations, to a point where they could even be plotting to run away. I don't understand. Run away from what? My mom, every chance she gets is to give me a task of finding her a bag that she can put everything, because they are preparing to run away. There is some secrecy into why are they going to run away? Why are they planning to run away? Now, that very secrecy as well goes to a point where we are told that you cannot sell out on your brother, you cannot sell out on your sister. That is the reason why, when there are cases, the cases are taken to the elders. Then you are told, come to the elders, we've got to talk about this. You've got to find the truth. They believe that the Bible is a solver of any problems. Any problems can be solved by the Bible. Then they tell you that the Bible gets to a point where the soul meets, I don't know where it meets the what, and when it gets there, the truth will come out. And the person will confess. So many times, these predators have confessed to the elders. When approached by the elders, confronted by the elders, they do tell the truth, they confess. Now what is done with the confession? Now you are blackmailed into secrecy, into him apologizing and you accepting the apology and forgiving. You will be read so many verses. There shall be so many verses, Bible counseling. They call it scriptural counseling. You'll be given so many scriptural counseling, just to make sure that whatever you thought, you must take it out, because you must wait for Jehovah. Jehovah is coming to work things. Jehovah is coming to end this world, and he's the one that has the right to judge everyone. He is the ultimate judge that's gonna kill everyone that does not deserve to get the new world. And where now your task is to forgive. He has apologized most, so you must forgive. So, and it is not only the sexual cases that happen. Women are beaten, guys. My mom used to be beaten by my father while he was an elder in the Jehovah's Witness congregation. He used to beat her to a point where she would have a red eye. The eye will be having blood stained in there, and then she had big glasses. We'll be going to the conventions, Jehovah's Witness conventions, while she's wearing those goggles. So many women are beaten up there, and then they are told they must take their cases to the elders. The elders are gonna speak. They're gonna speak redemption out of this man, and this man is going to confess, and after confessing he's gonna show remorse. And as a woman, you must just accept the apology, forgive, and move on, and go. You do your task as a woman. You'll be read many scriptures that tells you, as a woman, this is how you behave. As a man, this is how you behave. As a child, this is how you behave in a home. And then you must rebuild, and then read the Bible every day. Everything is attached to the Bible. And no one will ever say to you, you are wounded. Yes, the Bible is there. Please read the Bible every day, but also arrange to go for counseling. Counseling for who? Counseling for what? Psychological counseling for what? Because the Bible is there. Everything is attributed to the Bible. The Bible will do this. You are told the Bible is a solver of all problems. So it's not just rape. It's not just sexual cases, sexual abuse cases. It's not just that. There is a lot of gender-based violence cases and femicide. There are brothers who have killed their wives. Yes, there are. There are brothers that have killed their wives. And only in that case now they can't cover up. The police will find the truth. And I don't know of any congregation that ever experienced a brother that killed the wife that came and said, the elders came and said, we're taking you to the police for doing that. No. All such cases, I know that the police were the ones that found the truth by themselves and then arrested the guy. And then they are also getting away with the sexual abuse cases. I am going to attach a link of the YouTube channel that has a story about the cases, the many cases that are in courts of America, where the head office, the biggest head office of Jehovah's Witnesses is. Because all these branches, they do send the reports there, and they said with those reports for so many years. Australia was raided, and the police did find a record of the sexual cases that were not reported. That is Australia that I know of, that I'm just gonna mention now. This is a worldwide thing. It's a problem. And you know what? You are told, forgive. Jehovah will help you to forget. They will tell you, no, you're not going to forget, but Jehovah will help you to manage. Will give you peace that surpasses human understanding. The peace that surpasses human understanding is the one that must govern the women to keep quiet, the children to keep quiet, So many people are only talking now when they are adults about the experiences that they encountered while they were children within the congregations. It's hard. It's hard. Hence I'm saying I was not aware that I'm bottled up like this with this matter. But I just discovered after making the first video, the intention was just to make that video. That was it. I realized that, man, there's more. So yes, I think today I spoken about almost everything that I had thought about for today. There are many things. There are a lot. Maybe I'll make another video. Maybe I will not make another video. I'm not sure at this particular point. But I think I've breathed. Something in me is like, because I've spoken up. It's hard, guys. It's hard. Life changes drastically after being a Jehovah's Witness. It never gets to be the same. Now I'm no longer a Jehovah's Witness, but I am not the same person I was before I decided to be a Jehovah's Witness. And I don't think it's ever gets to be possible to be the person you were before. But it's part of life. We learn, we move. Thank you so much for watching this video. Remember to comment in the comment section. Like this video. Please share it. It may help someone out there that is contemplating to get in there. There are so many things, guys. It's not just that. It's not just the gender-based violence issues. There's just a lot. Thank you. Set the notification bell. Watch my other videos. Thank you. Bye-bye.